here, and today I wanted to address an important question about movement and hypothalamic amenorrhea. So the question is, can I lose my period even if I'm not intentionally over-exercising and under-eating? And is it possible that my body does the same as it does for someone who is trying to lose weight, is cutting their calories a lot, and over-exercising to lose weight faster? And the answer to this question is yes, it's absolutely possible that you lose your period even if you were not intentionally over-exercising and intentionally under-eating, and even if your goal was not to lose weight. So let's say that you are somebody who just enjoys their exercise a lot. Maybe you ride your bicycle to work, maybe you go play volleyball with your friends weekends, and then you work out an hour every single day, and then you do other like physical stuff too. You walk a lot, you just enjoy being outside a lot. You do, Tough Mudders and Spartans and all these things because you just enjoy them so much. So now, if you don't fuel appropriately, and you may even not know that you don't fuel appropriately, then the same thing can happen to you. So your body does not know whether it was intentional that you worked out so much and underate, or whether it was unintentional. The outcome is still the same. Your body just doesn't have enough resources. You probably get a little bit too much cortisol. The levels stay high longer than they should. There might be a little bit of chronic stress going on. And yes, the same thing can happen to you. You may lose your period. You hear from people who used to work out like 2 hours a day and 3 hours a day, and they hated it. They did it to get ready for a bikini competition. That's a really typical one. They did like a strength or like weights in the morning and cardio in the evening, and then they watched every calorie they ate. And then, it seems like, okay, yeah, I can see why it happened to them. But then there's also people who just enjoy movement so much. And for example, at first, when I started my weight loss journey, yes, I did it to lose weight and burn calories, but then later, maybe say like 3 years ago from now, my workouts got so much shorter. I did them in 30 minutes plus than I walked. So it wasn't like anymore like 2-hour runs, but I just did them because they were fun and I enjoyed them and I liked them. And it didn't happen until later when I started feeling really unmotivated. This was the time when I felt really like burnt out. But then there was definitely a good portion of time when I actually really loved my workouts and I wanted to do them. So I didn't have this problem that, oh, I hated it and it was so difficult and never didn't want to go to the gym. No, that wasn't the case. But I still lost my period. So exactly the same outcome. Also, when I'm thinking back to my vacations in the past, I used my vacations to work out even more. And looking back, part of it was like, there's a little bit of this, oh, then I can eat more later. But at the same time, I always enjoyed my workouts too. I loved the long runs. I loved doing HIIT. I absolutely loved stand-up paddleboarding and hiking. And some days I did 4 things, all these 4 in one day. So I was basically moving all day long. Although my goal anymore wasn't weight loss or fat loss. I just did it for fun. And still the same thing happened. I still didn't have my period. Just be aware of that. You don't have to be obsessed to lose your period. It may happen totally unintentionally and without you realizing that you're doing something wrong. And that's why it's really, really important for all of you who are active. Just keep in mind to eat enough. Eat a lot of food, especially on days when you're active. Eat a lot. And I know that sometimes exercise can suppress appetite. I have actually used this tool to eat less in the past. I would do a HIIT workout because I knew that would suppress my appetite and then I don't have to eat for a while. It was a bad idea, especially in days when you are working out a lot. Make sure to eat if you don't want to mess up your hormonal system and your health in general. So that's my little tip for you today. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you next time. Bye.